Welcome to Break Our Bounty.
Alright guys, this is one of my mocks for this week's Multi-Moc episode review, and this mock is basically here to kind of recapture the whole like Mandalorian final episode of season 1 scene, only because I like that episode, and I only recently came up with this IG unit design tutorial that I actually have on my channel right now, so if you want to go check out the tutorial on how to build him, go ahead. But I had him and I wanted to do a mock for him, so I came up with this, and I feel like it turned out really well. One detail I'd like to point out is that I have all brick arms blasters for this. No Lego blasters, all brick arms. They definitely have amazing blasters, and I definitely advise you guys go check those out. I'm not paid to say that. I'm just saying they're good blasters. Make sure you guys go check those things out, or at least just visit the website. But overall, just going back to the mock, the fun thing that I like to do is just build this back wall right over here. I feel like it turned out really well. There's not like one like blank side of the wall, which I love. It's all purely detailed in every possible way. And then there's on the right side, there's all those rocks that basically curve up to do it, and I feel like that also works out. Another fun detail is just like, again, the rock work over the ground I thought came out really well, but it's especially those that like pathway, maybe, I don't know, that like just the pebbles kind of creating that pathway that I designed right there, just that catches my eye personally anytime I like look back at this, because this has been around for like a week now, so anytime I look at that I just notice it and I like it. One fun detail is that you'll notice the stormtroopers, well, that stormtrooper right there has the little like rubber band to bend the arm tactic, which I use a lot in my mocks. Definitely a great tactic. I hope you guys should use that more if you don't already, but it's definitely creates a great pose for your stormtroopers. But the detail that I love to point out is that I grabbed the sand trooper helmet and the sand trooper legs and then put them on the normal stormtrooper, and it makes it look dirty like they are in the Mandalorian, and that's just a fun detail. I like it. I like adding extra detail to my stormtroopers just to make them pop out more, be less than just like the bland design. One thing I do hope, and if Lego, you guys are watching this, stop using this helmet design. I mean, I know you already came out with a new one, and it might not seem very professional to go back to the old one, but the old one was perfect as it was. Like, the helmet just has too big of a chin. Look at this, guys. Look at this, Lego. Cannot bend the heads without them looking weird. And I mean, the same was with the other one, but it didn't look as weird as that. So Lego, please edit these heads. Also, another thing to point out to Lego, another issue right here is that the back of this is plain black, not with the little dark gray square. Fix that too. Same thing with the mortar trooper. You need to fix that. So those are my complaints against Lego. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this next mock that I'm going to show you. Alright guys, this mock is a Laceropes Moc, so I have no specific title. I guess you could just say it's Battle of Laceropes or something like that. But overall, this mock took a long time to make, even though it's fairly small. There's definitely a lot of detail to explore in this mock. For one, border that kind of like builds it up, and then it does have all that like dark tan grass kind of thing, and then there's like the dark green grass right there, and it kind of just like there's another hill that builds up over there. The ATRT that you can see used in here is not the ATRT I usually use. This is one I experimented with to see if I could get basically just the size a bit better, and maybe the details just like get it a bit more accurate. And I feel like I got that. I got the legs kind of positioned to make it look like he's kind of like pedaling on it. And then another fun detail is it is actually shooting, and there's a big explosion right there. So that's nice. If you come over here, the legs are definitely fairly accurate and detailed. Every part of the ATRT was definitely detailed, though it probably took me like an hour just messing around with combinations to get the right shape. But I'm definitely satisfied with it. I do have one of the like native factions of Laceropes along with a monk over there and another dead soldier. So that's nice. And then there is also a custom decaled in both ways. I customized the decal itself and just like made it to where I can put it on. So that was really fun to do. I might one day release a PDF. They'll like, give you like the paper and everything to basically make this decaled figure. But this is kind of just my version of a Laceropes figure, because a lot of times in Laceropes they just grab like the plain clone trooper and then put blue arms on it. I wanted to change up the design. So basically on this side you got like a blue star, on this side you kind of got like a brown target pattern. There's like a blue star that's kind of like right there in the torso, along with some like brown belts, and then just like a brown stripe across the leg pads. But it was definitely just like fun to do. I might one day update it to have like a blue star on the helmet itself, but aside from that, there's nothing big about this figure. But definitely fun to make. This mock was definitely fun to make, and it was definitely fun showing you guys. So thanks. Alright guys, this is our final mock. So this mock is titled, It's a Jedi. And if you guys have not already figured out, this is basically meant to be based off of a Jedi Fallen Order scene. And this is actually, okay, this is based off of like something that could be in Jedi Fallen Order, but I did not like look at any like reference material to like base this off of one exact location. So this is like, this clearly like could be like a location somewhere in like the Zepho tombs. But I think in the first tomb that you visit, there's like a hallway with these statues in it, and I guess it could be that, but then Cal Kestis does not fight stormtroopers in that hallway, so I guess this could really just be any kind of hallway or any kind of like ancient like structure on Zeffo. But still, it's a really cool mock. I love the flooring of it. We'll start on that, and this is actually not based off of flooring from Zeffo, which is the disappointment because it's not like accurate. But I just kind of wanted to come up with a cool design because like Zeffo has like a lot of different kind of flooring designs. Sometimes it's just plain rock, and I wanted to mess around with some sort of tiling, so I went with that. Next, starting with is the statues. So of course we have this like plated rock work that kind of goes up to like outline this kind of like indent into the wall where the statue is sitting. So these are Zepho statues, and if you guys are watching this when this comes out, then a week from now, I will release a video about a tutorial on how to create these Zepho statues. So if you guys want more Zepho statues, then just wait a week and you'll get them. But if you're watching this like a week after, then you'll already have the video. So make sure to go check that out. Anyway, I have two statues in this part of, in this mock, I guess. And both of them are actually different. Like this one has like small amounts of dark gray over the head and stuff. This one's kind of clean, except for like right there where there's like some dark bluish gray. So I don't know, it looks really cool. Like kind of coming up with like different just like things to make the statue slightly more different instead of it just being a symmetrical design. And then next is the figure placement. So this one was interesting because if you guys will remember from my first Multi-Moc review, I did a Jakku mock that had figures with like their arms placed off to like change up their position. And I did not do a very good job of it, and I don't really enjoy doing this, but I wanted to redeem myself, so I did the arm placement thing this time a whole lot better with a whole lot more attention placed into it. So this stormtrooper's left arm is off just to create a small little like indent on it, and then this guy's right arm is also off, and the way I keep them there is by just attaching them to the gun while leaving the other arm attached. That way it can hold the gun, given the other arm stabilization. Now this guy was interesting. So this is the Purge Trooper, and that is a Clone Army Customs helmet, so that's where I got that. The body itself is just custom made from like a Death Trooper, and then some like paper made like Pauldron and Waitscape. But overall it looks really nice, and the way that the arm is taken out like that is there is a rubber band, black rubber band, attached to the edge of the arm. The rubber band threads itself through the body, and then once I attach the legs, the rubber band basically just like gets stuck in there. So that makes so this is basically forced to pull on itself. That way it like stays in that position. And I just love it. I can't remember where I saw that technique, but I don't know. I've seen them in multiple places, I just can't remember where. So shout out to whoever created that, because it works out really well. And then of course that is a custom gun as well. But the Stormtrooper's dead, as you guys can see. So his arm's kind of just like laying around as if he's dead. The gun kind of acts as if an anchor to keep the arm in that position, and it works really well. And I don't do black borders often either, and there's a black border, so if you guys appreciate black borders, but I don't necessarily enjoy them, only because I don't see too much of a point. But In this mock, I thought, oh, it might be cool to elevate it slightly. So, did a black border on that. There's a nice little skeleton back there, and it's only because I was playing the game earlier, and I just started noticing there are Zepho skeletons all over the tombs, and I'm like, that'd be cool to add into a mock. So I had a small little skeleton. I didn't put like a skeleton head because the Zepho skeletons actually have like the Zephonian like skull like shape, which is kind of interesting, and I figured if I put like a normal head there, you know, it wouldn't be the most accurate, so I just left it headless. So that's nice. And also you'll notice he's deflecting a lightsaber bolt from that dude, the Purge Trooper. So that's a nice little detail I added in. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this mock. I really enjoyed building it. Probably, like, one morning I woke up and that's like when, like, after playing the game, I just wanted to create this. So it was really fun for me to create, and it's really fun for me to make this video for you guys. So thanks. Anyway.